One of the most important part of woodworking is the part that we all hate, and that is sanding. If you mess up in the finish, then you got a bad project. So you can't skip it. This video, we're going to do a deep dive, everything you need to know from like the beginner to taking it to the next level, the sanders I actually use, the big drum sander back there. It's the foundation of everything in sanding. Okay, if grit is the foundation of sanding, then it makes sense that the most important part of sanding is the sandpaper itself, the stuff that holds the grit. So what do I like about this 3M Cubitron? One is it lasts a long time. And essentially, I do this for a living. Maybe you just do this for a hobby and it's less important. But basically, when I'm using a sander, I'm buying my time back, okay? So the faster I can get through the process with it still looking professional, the better it is. So this kind of spending money on sandpaper, this stuff is dirt cheap. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is this is the definition of burning dollars to save pennies. As soon as it stops sanding well, and you'll notice this, get rid of it. But what I will tell you is this is not the place to save money. Buy the good sandpaper. Like, the sandpaper really makes all the difference. Sandpaper is important. Let's get on to like the slightly cooler stuff. But in sanding, I think it's important, but there's a limit to it, and that is dust collection. Okay, hand sanding is something that I try to completely avoid. About the only time you'll catch me hand sanding anything in the shop, it's because I can't use a power sander to do it, because time is money and I don't like to waste my time. So what I've switched to now that I do actually love are these pads here. As you can see, they're two-sided and they're from Duragold. And Duragold is a company that I'm starting to fall in love with. So as far as all of my hand sanding, this is all I use anymore. So as far as my hand sanding goes, these are what I use. Cannot recommend these enough. That's what you're going to use for hand sanding. Let's discuss the big boy here. 2244 drum sander. It's one of the bigger tools in my shop, something that I'm extremely excited to have. But here's what you need to know about drum sanders. Number one is they're not fast, okay? They take off tiny little bits at a time. It's not going to replace your planer. A lot of people buy them for end grain cutting boards and things like that you can't put through a planer, and it's good for that. So the nice thing about this is it saves me hours of trying to hand sand all that out and feathering everything out so it looks flat. It takes me like 15 minutes to do 30 doors. Is this necessary for every shop? Absolutely not. But I really want to take my business in the direction of building more custom built-ins, replacing more kitchen cabinet doors. This is going to be an awesome tool for that. All in all, I'm really happy that I purchased this. Absolutely, yeah, I'm going to say it was. And in the meantime, go build shit.